What up, client closers? In this video, I want to talk a bit about the kind of nightmare clients you should avoid in your business. Because if you're going to build up your online coaching and consulting business, you're going to run into some clients that are a mismatch that you shouldn't have said yes to. Now, before I'm going to mention the 6 nightmare clients you should avoid, you should also consider why you said yes to these clients. Let me know in the comments, and I've been there myself, when you sometimes said yes to a client and intuitively your gut feeling told you to say no, or it was like a mismatch, but sometimes in the beginning you need the money or you push, and then afterwards you discover that your intuition was right. In almost all cases, your intuition actually is right. So you want to become good, even in a sales conversation, which is helping people make better decisions and even pre-qualifying. Not everybody deserves your coaching, deserves your consulting. So you want to set standards, you want to have pre-qualification. That way, it's a match between them choosing you and you choosing them. So you will notice certain patterns in clients that you say, like, every time I have a client like this, it goes like this. And I want to invite you guys to follow your intuition, follow your gut feeling. And when you notice a certain pattern, it's best to not take on these clients. So in this video, I'm just going to show you the 6 clients or patterns you should try to stay away from. If you check this out on my YouTube Client Closer channel, don't forget to leave a like, share, or subscribe if you like some more content on how to consistently enroll clients into your 3 to 10K offer. Now, let's talk about these clients, and drop it in the comments which one you had or some negative experiences you had with these clients. The first one is the vampire client. I mean, going to a sales call and coaching people, it doesn't always have to be fun, but some clients just drain you. They just complain, they whine, they are energy vampires. They stay in victim mode, complaining mode, and they always are looking at the problem instead of looking at the solution. Anytime you give them tools, they say, yeah, but the problem is, yeah, but the challenge is, yeah, but I'm struggling with. So that is like, you want to see if the client is looking at the solution or looking at the problem. So if people are too much draining vampire clients, sucking your energy, I mean, coaching is also energetic relationships. So you want to be mindful. And I promise you guys, once you learn how to stand for your values, for your boundaries, the right clients will come. Sometimes you want to say no to certain clients, or it's a harsh word. I don't see it that way, but I did fire some clients in the past, especially the ones, and I'm going to talk about it later, the third client, that wasn't just getting the results what they invested in, and I didn't see them making progress. And I'm in the business of changing lives, transformation, not just information, not just dabbling. So then sometimes you want to let them go. Even in the coaching, even in the consulting, you can have an honest, caring conversation about what's going on and first discover what's underneath and then making a decision. So the first one is the vampire client. The second one is the lazy client. There are some people who expect you to provide the results for them, and you give them all the tools, the roadmap, but in the end, they still have to implement. So when you're going to have this lazy client that is not implementing, that is not taking action, that is not getting feedback, they keep on like hypothetical scenarios, and what if I do this, and should I do this, but they keep on dabbling and never implementing. These are also nightmare clients. Also, people who expect fast results by just doing one thing, don't focus on the long-term progress and process. These often are also nightmare clients, because often the problem is not information. The problem is just implementation and feedback. And for that, they have to take action. So if you have these clients who are procrastinating, lazy, anxious, depressed, and they stay in that mindset without taking action, these people also won't often give a lot of results. And I'm telling you guys, one thing is selling your offer, but I'm actually selling a transformation. And if that transformation happens and you can use those client success stories, those client wins, you can also use it as brand ambassadors in your brand. So that will also help you to create better results, much deeper, much more long lasting, with a more select bunch of people who invest more and are also more invested mentally and in terms of commitment, than get a lot of other clients who dabble but don't actually provide a lot of client success stories. That's the second one. The third one is the know-it-all client. I mean, in the end, the client invests in you because you have a specific expertise about something. You have a process, you have a method, a sustainable method that provides result. But anytime it becomes the know-it-all client, it becomes a tug of war. they don't see you as an expert, or they discuss what you do and they don't try it out, that are also very draining clients. So in the end, yeah, your client can have expertise about a certain topic, but they hired you for a reason. So that's also one of my non-negotiables, and that's also a tip that I give in the pre-qualification. Have certain non-negotiables. For me, that is being open to my process, showing up on time, and having clear communication and implementing. If they make time to implement and take action, if they're clear about where they're at and they're honest about it, and they show up on time, then I can have results. But if they're not open to your expertise, your authority, your process, then it's also sometimes a matter of just letting them go. The fourth client, these shady clients, these clients that you don't know what they're doing, and there's some kind of MLM, or they scam people or spam people, and there's something not right in terms of integrity. I would also try to steer away from them, because the reputation of your client will also hurt your reputation, and the client you will take on will also reflect on your business. So I would try to also steer away from these shady clients who are spammy, scammy, have no integrity. I only had one client like that in the past, and sometimes it was a mismatch, but then you take on clients and you notice patterns and you get better. So as I say, anytime in your business, as you grow, your client also grows. So you mostly help yourself, but 3 years younger or with 3 years less experience. Then you also have the client who is flaky. The client who doesn't respect your time. They don't show up on the calls. They're late. They make excuses. I mean, isn't it crazy that when you go to a doctor and you make an appointment and they show up on time, and then there's some people that just say like, oh yeah, I couldn't make it, and they don't even inform you, or they inform you like 5 to 15 minutes before. I want people to show up on time. And an easy way to also make this clear is in an onboarding email or on in your contract, you're going to tell them, hey, you can cancel in case of emergencies X amount of hours before the call. But if you can't make it, that call counts as a call, right? So even if they're late, I stay in the call for 10 minutes, but that call still counts. But if you're not respecting your time, not respecting your energy, these flaky clients are also not the best clients. And then, because this is like real life, this is not important, I'm forgetting like what the sixth kind of client characteristic is. And let me just scroll my Facebook. And the more you get clear on your offer, your standards, and your value and your worth, the more you will cut out these people. So let me just look at the sixth client. That's how I do it, right? It's always production over perfection, especially online. It's a matter of showing up consistently. So we had the vampire client who's draining your energy, the flaky client who never shows up on time, the know-it-all client who will lecture you and that they know better than you, but they hire you as an expert. Then you have the lazy client who never implements. They expect results. They expect you to do the work for them without taking action. You have this shady client who has an unethical business. They're spammy, they're scammy, they have no integrity. And then the last client that I forgot to talk about is the broke client. I'm not such a big advocate for taking on people who are in debt. It seems to be a consistent thing in America where people pay a lot to study, but they're often not the best clients, because broke people often have a broke mindset. And that it's a lot of stress sometimes to build up your business, figure yourself out, figure your ideal client out, figure your offer out. And when there then is the stress breathing down their neck of being broke, and it sometimes hurts like the relationship with you when they're late on payments, or they complain that they don't have the results, and they still have to pay the bills and they don't make time. All the combination of these things, you have clients who know it all, they're lazy, they're broke, they're often not the best clients. And you know what will happen a lot with these clients? Often a combination of all these 6 character traits. They will demand most of your time. They will have the least results, the least commitment, the least investment, and you will be dedicating most of your time, focus, and energy on these kind of people. Your VIP clients deserve better. That's why you want to develop a high value, life-changing offer to give your full attention, your full service, your full results to the right kind of people, and not sucking away your time, energy, focus, getting frustrated, doubting yourself, wondering if you're okay, having that inner critic acting out. Sometimes it's you and you can level up your service, your branding, your tools, methods, but sometimes it's the clients you attract. And when you attract the wrong kind of clients or say yes to the wrong kind of clients and they demand too much of your energy, it's something what I did in the past. I had an honest conversation with these clients if they're actually getting out of the program what they're looking for, because I'm all about impact. I'm all about results. And if it's a mismatch, I'm not going to lecture them and be judgmental, but it's just a mismatch and I'm going to let them go. And once you're going to focus more on maximizing client fulfillment for the right kind of people, because in the beginning of my coaching business, I was like draining, hustling for clients, beating myself over the head, energetically exhausted, that at a certain point, I shifted my focus towards serving my clients more at a higher level, leveling up my services, and then asking a higher rate, and then thinking, how can I really provide a transformation for my clients? And just have a strong bouncer at the door and say, I'm not going to let in those clients anymore. Maybe they need a workshop, just a book, just a webinar, but they're not ready yet for the VIP coaching. And then I let them go. I wish them the best. I don't blame them, but it was just a mismatch. So notice these patterns in your coaching and consulting business. If you have this vampire client, this know-it-all client, this lazy client, this shady client, this bro client, and this, I always get to freaking 5. Vampire client, flaky client, know-it-all client, lazy client, bro client, shady client, or a combination of those, they will often not be the best clients. And in the beginning, sometimes you take on clients you shouldn't have. You want to get your backpack of experiences, make your offer better, position yourself better, level up. But at a certain point, you want to let them go and serve less people on a higher level for a higher investment that's provide a lot more transformation than all these people who dabble, drain your energy, make you doubt yourself. Let me know which one of these 6 clients happen the most in your business. If you want to know some tools on how to prevent them, follow my material. I will make sure that you can communicate your standards, your status, pre-qualify. If you follow this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share this video. I will give you everything on how to create a magnetic brand that attracts other clients, create a life-changing offer that maximizes results, both for you and the client, and create unstoppable sales call conviction to close more clients. If you want to learn about all these aspects, consider checking out my Client Closer Academy. You can check it out in the comments. It's my way to create rebels with a cause who make an impact, take personal responsibility, and speak that truth. And you will learn all the dominoes about marketing, about optimizing and scaling your offer, and about really becoming good at sales call confidence and conviction. So if you are interested in that, check out the comment for an overview and book a discovery call if this is something that you're looking for. So looking forward to give you some next advice on how to close more sales with the right kind of people. Take care, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Ciao.